Hello dear students, as we are studying Staffing Chapter 6 of your Business Studies book. Up till now, we have studied concept of staffing, importance of staffing and process of staffing along with some questions and case studies. Now, in this module, we are going to study about recruitment. This is your next topic, recruitment. Recruitment is the process of inducing and attracting people on the job which are vacant in the organization. In this process, efforts are made to search reliable candidates through different sources like newspaper, advertising, or agencies or consultants, etc., which we will study in further section. The main purpose of recruitment is to make available lots of choices to select the best candidates, possess reliable qualifications, experience and skills required for available post. Recruitment is the positive process in which all candidates are invited to apply in the organization. Now we will see different sources of recruitment. So there are main two sources of recruitment. These are internal sources or external sources. In internal sources, generally promotion, transfers, upgrading, demotion, retired employees, retrenched employees are included. But in this chapter we will study about only two, that is promotion and transfers. And under external sources we will study about advertisement, through campus recruitment, through placement agencies, through outsourcing, consultancies or placement agencies, employment exchanges and labor contractors. Now let's discuss about these sources in details. So internal sources of recruitment, there are two important sources of internal recruitment, namely transfers and promotions. Under this process, vacant jobs are filled by the existing candidates of organization only through promotion and transfers. There are various merits of internal source of recruitment, such as it is very economical and less time consuming of recruiting people, as well as it is very effective method of promoting and motivating efficient employees in the organization. Secondly, it saves cost of training the employees as they are already familiar with the rules and regulations and environment of business. In spite of having advantages, there are certain drawbacks of recruiting people through internal sources, like organization is deprived from getting fresh talent or new ideas. There will be limited choice of candidates. It is not applicable for new organization. Sometimes frequent transfers may demotivate the employees, which lead to reduce the productivity. By keeping in mind all advantages and disadvantages, company will prefer internal sources out of certain valid reason. Now let's study the method of internal sources. Number 1, transfers. It involves shifting of an employee from one job to another, one department to another, or from one shift to another without a substantive change in the responsibilities and status of employees. It may lead to changes in duties and responsibilities and working condition, etc., but not necessarily salary. So, transfer means shifting of employees from one department to another department with the same level of authority, responsibilities and position. In transfer, there is no change in financial rewards. That means employees' salaries are same, only working place is changed. Say for example, superintendent of production department is transferred to sales department. Alright, now the next method is promotion. In promotion, vacant post of higher position is filled by shifting of employees from lower rank due to his efficiency or seniority. In this, generally, the authority, responsibility, rank, and prestige increase, as well as financial reward or salary is also increased. It is very effective method to motivate and boost the morale of the employees, efficient employees. It is also very helpful to retain the efficient employee for long term in the organization. That means it is very helpful in reducing turnover of efficient employees. So, business enterprises generally follow the practice of filling higher jobs by promoting employees from lower jobs. Promotion refers to shifting an employee to a higher position, carrying higher responsibilities, facilities, status, and pay. So, students, it is a vertical shifting of employees. That means employee from lower rank is transferred to higher rank. This practice helps to improve the motivation, loyalty, and satisfaction of employees. It has a great psychological impact over the employees because a promotion at the higher level may lead to a chain of promotions at lower levels in the organization. Now we will study external source of recruitment. When vacant job position is filled by the candidates outside the organization is termed as external source of recruitment. Large number of vacant jobs are filled through external sources. In such case, internal sources are not suitable. The advantages of external recruitment are: organization is benefited by fresh and new talents available outside the organization, which bring innovative ideas and create competitive environment in the organization. By preparing external sources of recruitment, organization get wider choice for suitable candidates which are qualified and trained. Besides some advantages, there are few disadvantages which are discussed. Sometimes preferring candidates from the outside of organization may lower down the morale of existing employees. It also entails some cost and time to make familiar new employees with the environment of organization. So they require training and orientation program to understand the code of conduct, rules and regulation of the working of the organization. Company also has to bear advertising cost to attract new candidates in the organization. Now let's discuss some of the important methods of external source of recruitment. Number 1, direct recruitment. In this process, notice is placed on the gate of factory or workshop in which the requirement of people for the vacant job is mentioned. Those people who are in need of job see the notice and walk in for the interview. This method is suitable for unskilled workers like watchman, caretaker, sweeper or peon. So, under the direct recruitment, a notice is pasted on the notice board of the enterprise specifying the details of the jobs available. Job seeker assembles outside the premises of organization on the specific date and selection is done on the spot. The practice of direct recruitment is followed usually for the casual vacancies of unskilled or semi-skilled jobs. Such workers are known as casual or badali workers and they are paid remuneration on daily wage basis. It is suitable for filling casual vacancies when there is a rush of worker or when some permanent workers are absent. Advantage: this method of recruitment is very inexpensive as it doesn't involve any cost of advertising the vacancies. See on your screen, in this way a board flashing requirement of employees are is enclosed on the gate of company. Now next one is laborer contractors.